This document in my hand is for a 2022 Ram 1500. It needs a new engine. The owner is still making an $800 a month payment, and the repair bill is $8,500. When you factor in the lost equity and the absolute collapse of Ram resale value, this truck just cost them $20,000 in dead money. I've seen this exact scenario 5 times this month. The issue isn't just that the truck broke, it's that the owner could have prevented it for less than $50. If you own a 2019 to 2025 Ram 1500, stop everything you're doing. You're currently in a window of opportunity to either save your engine or lose thousands of dollars in resale value. Today, I'm showing you the exact mechanic-approved strategy to protect your truck and the 3 steps you need to take this week to stop your equity from vanishing. The metallurgy crisis, why the HEMI fails. We need to talk about the 5.7-liter HEMI. The HEMI tick is no longer just an annoying noise, it's a catastrophic structural failure. I'm seeing trucks with 45,000 miles, trucks with perfect maintenance records coming in with flat-spotted rollers. Why? Because the metallurgy has changed. To save costs, the hardening process on these components has been compromised. We are seeing engines that are essentially disposable. If you're running the standard oil weight and change intervals suggested by the dealer, you're playing a game of Russian roulette. I'll show you exactly how to detect the early signs and what oil additive package actually makes a difference. If you're running the standard oil weight and stretching oil changes to the maximum intervals suggested by the dealer, you may be taking a bigger risk than you realize. Every cold start, every long idle period, and every mile driven with marginal lubrication adds wear to components that are already operating under extreme pressure. The good news is that there are warning signs if you know what to look for. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to identify the earliest symptoms of lifter and camshaft wear before catastrophic failure occurs. We'll cover the sounds you should never ignore, the inspection techniques professionals use, and the oil formulations in additive packages that have shown the best results in reducing valve train wear. Because when it comes to the HEMI tick, catching the problem early can mean the difference between a simple preventative fix and a complete engine teardown. And if you own a 5.7-liter HEMI, this is information you absolutely need to know before that small ticking sound becomes a very expensive disaster. Then there's the transmission. The ZF8 is an incredible piece of engineering, but it's being pushed to the brink by Stellantis programming. They are prioritizing fuel economy by keeping the transmission in a constant state of hunting, which creates excessive heat. Heat is the enemy of hydraulic seals and clutch packs. I've analyzed the data logs from trucks that come in with shuttering issues. They are running 30 degrees hotter than they should be. This is accelerating the wear on the torque converter clutch. I'm going to show you how to read your transmission fluid temperature via your dashboard and when you absolutely need to stop towing. The scary part is that most drivers never monitor transmission temperature. They're focused on engine temperature, oil pressure, and fuel economy, while the transmission quietly absorbs enormous amounts of heat behind the scenes. By the time a warning light appears, the damage may already be underway. That's why monitoring transmission temperature is one of the most important habits any truck owner can develop. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to access your transmission temperature readings through the dashboard menus, what temperature ranges are considered normal, and the warning thresholds that should immediately get your attention. We'll also discuss the critical point where towing needs to stop and cooling needs to begin, because when transmission temperatures start climbing out of control, every additional mile can dramatically increase wear on the clutch packs, seals, and torque converter. Understanding what your transmission is telling you today could save you from a complete rebuild tomorrow. And considering the cost of replacing a modern ZF8 speed, that's knowledge every truck owner should have. The ghost electrical hacks. If you have a 12-inch screen that glitches or auto start-stop that acts up, that's not just a software thing. That's a grounding issue. I'm seeing these electrical gremlins lead to total module failures. The PCM, the BCM, the transmission computer. These aren't $50 fixes. These are $1,500 components. I'm going to show you where the primary grounding points are on these fifth genes and how cleaning them today can prevent thousands in module replacements tomorrow. The culprit is often something surprisingly simple: Poor electrical grounding. Modern RAM trucks are essentially rolling computer networks. The engine, transmission, infotainment system, body controls, safety systems, and even the climate. The engine, transmission, infotainment system, body controls, safety systems, and even the climate controls all communicate through multiple electronic modules. Every one of those modules depends on stable voltage and a clean ground connection to operate correctly. When a grounding point begins to corrode, loosen, or develop resistance, the electrical system can start behaving in ways that seem completely random. One day, the touchscreen glitches. The next day, a warning light appears and disappears. Then maybe the power windows act strangely, the backup camera cuts out, or the auto start-stop system suddenly stops working altogether. These are what technicians often call electrical gremlins because the symptoms seem to come and go without any obvious pattern. Unfortunately, many owners spend months chasing software updates and replacing perfectly good parts without ever addressing the root cause. What makes this issue especially dangerous is that unstable voltage doesn't just create annoying symptoms, it can actually damage expensive electronic modules over time. I've seen trucks where repeated voltage fluctuations eventually led to failures of the body control module, powertrain control module, and even transmission control systems. And these aren't cheap components. We're talking about parts that can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars once diagnostics, programming, and labor are included. A problem that starts with a dirty ground connection can eventually turn into a repair bill that shocks even experienced truck owners. The good news is that many of these failures are preventable. Grounding points are among the easiest areas of the electrical system to inspect and maintain, yet they're often overlooked until serious problems develop. In this video, I'm going to show you the most important grounding locations on 5th-generation Ram trucks, how to inspect them properly, and the simple cleaning procedure that can restore reliable electrical performance. We'll also cover the warning signs that indicate a grounding problem is already developing before it leaves you stranded or facing a major module replacement. Because sometimes the difference between a trouble-free truck and a 4-figure repair bill isn't a complicated software update. It's a clean piece of metal making proper contact with another piece of metal. And that's a fix every Ram owner should know about. The protection plan. So, is it time to sell your truck? Maybe. For some owners, that might be the right decision, but if you're planning to keep your Ram for the long haul, you need to understand that ownership today requires a different approach than it did 10 or 20 years ago. The days of simply following the maintenance schedule and expecting everything to last forever are gone. Modern trucks are more powerful, more efficient, and more technologically advanced than ever before, but they're also more complex. That means small issues can turn into expensive failures if they're ignored. The good news is that many of the problems we've talked about today can be managed or even prevented. Start with the basics. Use high-quality oil and don't automatically assume the longest possible change interval is the best choice for your engine. Pay attention to unusual sounds, especially if you own a HEMI. A ticking noise caught early can save thousands compared to a complete camshaft and lifter replacement. Don't ignore electrical issues either. If your screen freezes, warning lights appear randomly, or your auto start-stop system behaves inconsistently, get it documented and inspected while the truck is still under warranty. What seems like a minor annoyance today could be the first sign of a larger problem developing behind the scenes. The same applies to your transmission. Monitor temperatures when towing, service the fluid before problems appear, and never assume that lifetime fluid means maintenance-free. Heat and neglect are two of the fastest ways to shorten the life of any transmission. At the end of the day, my goal isn't to scare you into getting rid of your truck. My job is actually the opposite. I want to help you avoid the major failures that fill up repair shops every day. The more informed you are, the better chance you have of protecting your investment and keeping your truck reliable for years to come. If you've experienced any of the issues we discussed today, share your story in the comments below. The more real-world experiences owners share, the easier it becomes for everyone to spot problems early and make smarter decisions. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future maintenance tips, repair guides, and insider truck advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.